Has there ever been an experiment involving primals that wasn't a total catastrophe?
Okay, we got some primals. Alright. I say...
I can take a hint.
we engage them. Come on. I hear they're doing their diggy thing. Alright. Just had to deal with those two guys. Alright, so there are some of the primals at least. Hoping there's not too many more. I don't need the pistols. Toxic primal hide. There's a hole in this wall. That's just garbage cubes, not human cubes. It's a bit nicer than human cubes. Nothing friggin' in here. Come on, man. You kidding? Aqua Regia. I think that's an acid, isn't it? It's an old name for an acid. Oh yeah, it's acidic. I'd like to give it to someone. I'd give it to Nyoko if he wants it. I think that's it. I don't think there was much down here at all, frankly. Just two primals and a bunch of useless garbage. That I definitely can't read. I don't think I could read this text even if it were clear. I don't do cursive. I'm too much of a zoomer to read cursive. Alright, now we just gotta get to Olivia's journal. Let's check the synthesis and manufacturing center, but we're still looking for the garbage processing office in the chemical waste ravine. So if we come out of this, I suppose we are gonna finish that up after we've done the main storyline if we're heading straight for the journal, but we'll find out. It depends on where this exit takes me. Because by my... oh no, it's behind me. Alright, never mind. I went through all that. Oh, I'm lost.
Let's get out of here. I think I got primal guts all over my ass-kicking boots.
That's the spirit, Felix. That is the spirit. Okay, chem lab lower exterior. I can hear something. It's a ways away. So where am I on the map? Right at the bottom of the damn thing. Okay, so we're now heading... The red tape of command is my active quest, and that's at the lower levels. So I want to be at the bottom of the... Ew, gross. Ravine, chemical waste disposal area. Couldn't they, I mean, they're on an asteroid, couldn't they send the chemical disposal, the chemical waste somewhere where all the people aren't? I mean, half of this asteroid isn't even covered by this fake atmosphere. You could have just vented it into space. $17 meters away, so I guess we're doing that one first. I'm gonna bring the lift up. But I'll take it back later. That's just for future need. Oh, hello! Hey, bloody hell. Reload. Oh, holy shit! Keep moving. Holy shit. There we go. Just use my companions as bait. That'll be fine. Toxic primal brain. Thank you. You guys alright? I wasn't expecting that. He just popped out of nowhere, and I saw Felix get absolutely freaking sent into this rock here. He just ate it from that primal. Sorry, buddy. My bad. I'll pay more attention. Trash dump discovered. Ooh. A lot of trash cubes. Wally's been at work here. Alright, let's listen to it.
Tell me about the production of adrenotime, Dr. Ambrose. I hear Compound X is a unique challenge to work with. It's temperamental. It must be refined under tightly controlled circumstances at tremendously low temperatures. Do you compound it with anything else? Tell me more about your refining process. Our audience is conversant in the sciences, very detail-oriented, so don't be afraid to get technical. Last time I met you, you spoke like a groundbreaker builder sprat. Why the sudden airs, and such specific questions? Does your minder know what you're up to? Does he suspect you're a spy? Pardon me.
See, that response doesn't square up with the idea that Ambrose has been doing what she's doing in order to counter what Adrenotime became. But it's hard to tell where in the timeline that is. Day 1, torn up from the garbage processing log. First day 1 on the new job. I can't believe this. Been a loyal, productive chemist on the project for nearly 3 void-damned years. And this is the thanks I get? This must have been Clarence's doing. He must have realized what I knew about the sabotage at, he must have realized what I knew about the sabotage at the Office of Creative Incubation. Some friend he was. I would have taken a pink slip for the guy, but after the sprat shit he pulled, I can only hope he's eaten by canids. Slowly. Then again, with all the backstabbing going around lately, I would have considered myself lucky I wasn't reassigned inside one of the trash compactors. I saw an arm bone in my feed tube today. Looked human. I'm trying not to think about it. Come to think of it, someone might review this log. Shoot, I'll start over. I've got nothing but time at this point. Didn't destroy that properly. Yeah. Do you pick up one of the garbage chutes from Human Inquiry? Okay, so we got an option. Yes, I remember this this robot. I went into it, it was just hanging around. So I've got to deliver it back to that if I want to give it to Georgie. Now, why would I want to do that? I might have to relook at that and see her arguments again. I don't really know if there's anything in there Roscoe wouldn't want to know about, or any reason why I should give it to someone I've never met over Roscoe. But I'll make that decision later. We're gonna head to the terminal, which is gonna be down, I think, on the ground, and then, oh no, hold on. Based on that, I don't think I should go down there at all. I just want to check, is there any reason to be down there? Because that just comes back up. Like, I can get down there. I can fight some primal contagions. There's a lift that takes me all the way back up there. That goes, one presumes, here. Might be a shortcut, though I don't know if there's another way out. Just wondering. That would take me... Hold on, where am I pointing on the map? That would take me to here. I can't tell the distances on this. That would take me the next one down, and then would take me maybe here. I'm not sure actually where that lift there would go. I guess I won't find out until I use it. We're going primal hunting. Lock and load. Just 2 contagions. Guns up.
Alright, here we go.
Get on.
They're throwing rocks. Move. Ouch.
That's the last of him.
Is that the gas, or was that just being hit? Oh, no, I'm not gonna. I don't want to. I've got robophobia, I think, haven't I? Is that the gas down there, or is it just that I think I got hit by a rock that had poisoned me for a while? You'd think I would have gotten, like, weakness to chemical damage. I guess those toxic primal brains might be worth something. Let's stay out of the toxic pools, obviously. Where in the name of all this holy is this going to take me? I think I know. I think I know where that is. That'll be at the top where I looked down and went, there's a lift that goes down, but I don't know where it goes. Let's just have a look around, I suppose. That's the lift I could have taken to get down. And for some reason, this takes me back up. That's the elevator there. That's the trash dump. Where would that go? Primal miasma. I don't really feel like fighting that just yet. The mega primal miasma. I mean, like, given how much it took to take out those contagious primals, I'm sure I could do it, but I feel like it'd be a slog. I'm not exactly itching to get into combat in this game, admittedly. We'll just take the lift back up. Oh, guys, you look creepy in the red light. Make sure I'm loaded.
How long is this drop? Just wondering.
Oh, I looked.
We're in a lift. You can't even get to that drop. I can't see it. To be scared by it. Alright. I think I know where we are. That was actually down. Alright, I got confused by that. I figured we had to go down further in order to get to this terminal, but I don't. Collapsed tug transport discovered. Oh, hello, Canid Charger.
Didn't even get our hands dirty.
Cleanly done, gentlemen and Ellie. Well, gentleman and lady. Alright. Watch out for any other unpleasant surprises. Ah. I think we found some unpleasant surprises. The Colossus, I think, first.
Take him down.
He's panicked. Get hit from this plunderer. Down. Rifle. I'm gonna hit. This is. There goes the Colossus. Oh, I'm hit. Another Colossus. Oh, sorry, Felix. That was my... Okay, that's just me now. Oh, shit. You've got a gun now. I need to reload. Heal up. Back off. Kite and shoot to death. That was annoying. But I'm alive. Get up, guys. Sorry I acided you. That wasn't my intention. I wasn't actually sure there'd be... I don't know why I didn't think there'd be friendly fire on the barrels. I just assumed I can't generally hurt you intentionally by shooting at you, so I figured the barrel wouldn't hurt you. I mean, neither one makes sense. Okie dokie dukes.
After you, boss.
You ready for this, Felix?
And then let's get paid.
Yeah. You ready for this, Felix? Because you've been pretty edgy about this whole thing. Ellie, I think, can handle it. Unseal the door. Synthesis and manufacturing. Took us a lot of running around the entire colony to get here. But here we are. In the den, as 'twere. Hello, Pam. I think I'm going to have to fight you, because you might be Ambrose's robot. Or the Voice's robot, I should say. And there are a lot of dead Marauders around you. So you don't mind if I just get my shot cannon ready, in case of a boss fight. By the way, I'd like to compliment you on your bow tie and silly face.
Welcome to the Adrena Time Synthesis and Manufacturing Center, brought to you by Spacer's Choice. This productivity automechanical unit is at your disposal.
Oh, is
Its
it?
normal duties involve the management of legacy operations analytics. However, due to the promotion, demotion, death, or injury to other managers of this facility, this unit is now the acting manager of the following departments: reception, human resources, accounting, technical support, manufacturing, distribution, security. Please direct any questions about those departments to Pam. Answers not guaranteed.
Oh, that's good to know. So, you're in charge of the entire operations now. You are Gorgon, I guess. Legacy Operations Analytics, never heard of it.
According to this facility's records, the Legacy Operations Analytics Department is located on Sublevel Floor 1. Its functions include warm bodies and redacted. Access
What?
to that department is currently
doesn't even make sense.
denied due to a lockdown in the sublevel stairwell.
Ooh, I haven't got the perception, so it only exists to meet some minimum personnel requirements. Oh, warm bodies, as in, like, you know, just to have... Was this a sinecure? Sure must be tough. Let's try to charm the bot. Sure must be tough to manage a department like
Have a
that.
department that's falling behind? That's okay. Pam comes equipped to manage. With Pam in your chain of command, you won't have any weak links. And that's a Spacer's Choice guarantee. After
Well,
all,
if it's a Spacer's
Pam's
Choice
service
guarantee.
is to answer one question. How can I increase your productivity today?
Okay, so what's with all the corpses?
Did you know that keeping your workers alive boosts productivity? That's why every PAM unit comes equipped with the latest Spacer's Choice weaponry.
That's very
When
comforting,
PAM's
Pam.
emergency combat protocols are activated, your investments are sure to be protected. Warning: due to power consumption, combat protocols cannot be activated when PAM's power is below 73% without deactivating managerial processes. Spacer's Choice policy dictates that managerial processes take priority. This unit's power rating is 57%.
So you're not doing any combat. How can I recharge you?
Hate messing with tangled cables or confusing batteries? With PAM, You'll never have to. Just pop in a Firefly brand industrial strength battery, and Pam's ready to go.
It's proprietary as well.
And need productivity now? No problem. Just hook Pam's power source up to another auto mechanical.
If I'd had Sam with me, maybe I could have done that.
In no time.
Can you override that behavior?
Pam is fully customizable to fit your preferred management style. With the correct override codes, you can alter any of Pam's behaviors at will. Some limitations apply. Spacer's Choice does not accept legal responsibility for any injuries or traumas sustained after altering Pam's behaviors. See manual for details.
Never mind,
How can I increase your productivity today?
We'll do combat later. Emergency protocols if I need you for any reason. I suppose if I'd had Sam with me, I could have charged her up from him. So, you're a productivity automechanical. What's a nice productivity automechanical doing in a shithole like this?
Pam helps each and every member of the Spacer's Choice family be the best they can be. When you're managed by Pam, your workday gets unjammed.
Okay, stop it with the Dr. Seuss stuff. I've had enough. How do you keep people more productive?
Feeling down? Pam is loaded with over 1,000 encouraging messages, each designed to make you feel like an important member of the Spacer's Choice family. Schedule slipping? Not to worry. Pam tracks all of your deadlines and has the tools to whip your efficiency back into shape. You'll be a team player in no time, thanks to Pam.
Does she come with an actual whip? So you're actually in charge of people. I'm not going to insult the Rust Bucket.
Don't think of Pam as your boss. I'm just your pal. Here to make sure that every member of the Spacer's Choice
You're a
family
robot
stays
enforcer
on
is what
task
you
and on
are.
schedule. With Pam at the helm, you'll
Oh, for
never
God's
be
sakes.
overwhelmed.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to insult the Rust Bucket.
Has dissident propaganda corrupted your workforce? Not a problem. Pam comes equipped with a military-grade N-ray cannon and a coat of our patented plasma proofing. With a 98.3% riot suppression rate, when Pam is here, your metrics have nothing to fear.
Never mind.
How can I increase your productivity today?
Tell me about the facility.
The Adrenatime Synthesis and Manufactory Center is where Spacer's Choice's newest product is being created. Get a leg up on the competition with Adrenatime. You are now in the lobby. The floors above you are the offices, the manufactory, and the Adrenatime synthesizer. The floors below you are the sublevels and the synthesizer reactor. How can I
Synthesizer
increase
reactor
your
sounds
productivity today?
awesome. Imagine to make some great music. Pam, I need a boost to my productivity. How about some motivation? Are you gonna do a rhyme?
A happy team is a productive team. So please remember to meet your merriment quota of 3.47 hearty laughs per hour, or 6.85 sensible chuckles. Thanks.
Okay, I should go. I could enlist Pam's help? I need a battery. I need, what's the thing? I need to find a battery or go back for Sam. I don't really want, I don't know. I'd have to bring Sam along with me. I feel weird going back specifically for Sam, charging her up and then sending Sam back on his way. You know, he's a walking battery. I might as well use him as such. Problem is, it sounds like a lot of effort going to and from the ship for that. I mean, I could fast travel it, but... Okay, we got some reading material. Cool. Just gonna search around for anything else before I start reading. Wow, a lot of dead, actually pretty heavy-duty troopers as well. Alright. Pam override code. These damn tech support slackwits. When we barred the door to HR accounting and they made us use the stairwell, they could not stop whining about it, but at every turn they proved me right about it. Those noisy little shits are always up to some kind of humbuggery. And the auto-mechanical specialist that's in charge of Pam is the fucking worst one. He's always changing some setting or another for routine repairs, and then after all the hell breaks loose, it's up to me and my security team to pick up the pieces. That's pretty fucking hard to do considering half my team has paws instead of hands. Canids are easier to manage, they said. They're more resource efficient, they said. I think I just killed all your canids, by the way. Fucking top rungers. And everyone wonders why I'm always drinking in this lounge. Anyway, the guy changed Pam's combat override code again without telling me again. I don't think Pam Blam Thank You Ma'am A2-368 fits security guidelines, but screw it, at least this time it's not about another employee's mother. Well, I've got the opportunity, I can override it, but I kind of want the battery, you guys. I want to maintain her managerial. Like, what happens if she's no longer here to manage Gorgon? Maybe the whole asteroid falls out of orbit. Facilities office. Ah, there's the energy unit cell. So, I've got that option as well. Seems like a very... like, not a lot of challenge to get Pam up and running. I don't know why I would choose one or the other. I suppose I've got to do both. I've got the codes to activate her and the means. Adreno. Weapon parts. Mag pick. Okie dokes. Alright, let's plug her in. Assuming she doesn't immediately attack me. And also, before I do that, I want to read this terminal. Messages from Eliasson. Someone lost his ID. Rosemary, sorry to bother you, but I lost my ID. I don't know how it happened. I have a very strict system for organizing my desk. Someone probably took it. Can you deactivate it and get me a new one? Thanks, Minoru Eliasson. This is from Liu. Have you seen Fifey around? Oh, I don't know. Hey, Rosemary, have you seen Fifey around? Pam's old battery is having trouble holding a charge, and all my spares keep disappearing. You know how it goes around here if something's disappearing. Fifey probably swiped it, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing that name correctly at all, by the way. Fifey probably swiped it and put it in the faculty's office like a trophy. Since your desk is in the lobby and isn't too far away from faculty's, I was hoping you might have spotted him on his way in or something. If you do, tell him Mike Liu has 3 packs of Spacer's Corona in to trade for the industrial strength Firefly battery that disappeared last week. I'd appreciate it. I think I've already got it. It's in faculty's. Wasn't that faculty's? Yeah, faculty's office. So I've got the battery. I didn't even... It's like, it's not hiding. The game isn't exactly making me jump through too many hoops for this. That's a good thing and a bad thing.
Statue out of Martin.
Can't buy taste.
Is that backwards, or is it just not got a face? No, it got turned. That's very oh no, it's turning and it's doing one of those turning things. I don't like it. I don't like animatronics at the best of times when it's just a spinning head. It's like an owl. That's very unpleasant. Alright, I'm gonna activate Pam and hope she doesn't kill me. Hoping, but not with much, not with much confidence. Hiya.
Don't be shy. Pam units have an open door policy. We're always free to chit-chat. How can I increase your productivity today?
Engage emergency combat protocols.
Emergency combat protocols cannot be engaged at less than 73% power without proper authorization. Please ensure that this unit is fully charged, or present your override password.
I have both, but I'm gonna give you override code. Fuck you, I do what I want. No, I'm gonna replace the battery.
This unit's power rating is 100%.
That seems like a better choice, rather than overriding backup powers.
Are now available. Error. Employee's biometric ID does not match this unit's designated manager. Proceeding with verbal management test. Pretend that this PAM unit is one of your employees who has been working long hours. What would you say to give them an extra pep pill in their step?
How do I have to pass a test? Lie, inspiration, persuade. You're giving me a test all the trouble I went through? I went through a door and picked up a battery. Come on, Marcus. If you could come in 5 hours early tomorrow, that'd be great. Promotion is right around the corner. Keep putting in those hours. Or persuade, keep working late, and we'll serve free pep pills and spratwurst after hours. I'm gonna go for inspiration, because it sounds like the sort of thing a Spacer's Choice manager would say. Because that's what they've always been doing. It's like, you did really well, let's double your production quotas and increase and close in your deadline.
When you get in early and get out late, you're our favorite kind of teammate. Remember, Pam tracks every second you're at your desk. Employees in the 93rd percentile or higher get an encouraging platitude every day. Verbal management test complete. Result. Employee is a Spacer's Choice manager. 94% certainty. Engaging emergency combat protocols. Stand by.
Okay. I have enlisted Pam's help. And she hasn't immediately attacked me. I don't think it would have made much of a difference. Now, are you going to follow me, or are you just going to go ahead of me and fight the baddies? I'd prefer have her there than not. Be funny if she just got immediately wrecked by the first guy she comes across. I can't tell you how hilarious that'd be. Spacer's Choice robot and all that. I'm not exactly stopping and searching. You're barreling ahead. I want to support you. I don't want to lose Marauder Plunderer. Alright, let's let her go to work. Oh. Oh my god. Jesus. Okay, was that it? You killed 3? Maybe I was supposed to help you. I just assumed you were good. The other 2 didn't notice here. Thanks, Pam. Alright. Guess the rest is my job. Oh, shit. What? I just hit auto run. Oh, shit. I didn't do well in that one, admittedly. I kind of just wanted to watch Pam fight, but I suppose I was supposed to help. I don't know if she would have made it past this room. Oh well. It was mildly amusing to watch her go to work. I like how she just ran in, completely... Whatever. I wanted to search around here anyway. I'm not happy. I'm not unhappy that Pam's out of the equation now. It's one thing having companions that follow you in your footsteps. It's another thing having a robot that runs into danger without even asking whether or not you'd like to be in danger. She didn't aggro me in any case. Right, yeah, I can leave that. Ordnance control helmet. Tactical shotgun 3. Nah, don't use shotguns. Okay, I've got an awful lot of terminals to read here. Are all of these active? All of these officers have a terminal in them? Well, a lot of them do. Okie doke. This is Jaramillo. Messages to Putnam. Harold. Prosperous morning. This is an informal reminder that your adhesive notes are intended to track your trouble tickets. Please do not use your adhesive notes, which you can't say sticky notes apparently, to create patterns on your divider wall. I'd hate to remind you that unsanctioned aesthetic expression is strictly contrary to Spacer's Choice law, and I'd definitely hate to be reprimanded because I didn't warn you. Please endeavor to use adhesive notes in a manner prescribed by the Spacer's Choice official guidelines. Sincerely, Tony Jaramillo. To Liu, Michael Liu. I just want to tell you that I've reported your recent unsanctioned language to human resources. You were recently talking about seeing some of your colleagues act paranoid and violent. Try to remember that the new guidelines from corporate. Don't call your colleagues paranoid, they're experiencing dramatically heightened attention. Don't call your colleagues violent, they're showing physically assertive behavior. I'm as concerned as you are about the curious and surprising behavior we've been seeing around the premises, but try to remember to keep your language sanitized. Clean language is a matter of security. Sincerely, Tony Jaramillo. Jaramillo was enforcing the corporate standards. He was listening to those responses from management, from HIA. Don't like him all. Oh, wow. Bijou's review. Someone had some interesting tastes here. Is this sort of expression allowed? I mean, you've got some sticky notes as well. You didn't think that they should be used for expression. Yet we have a lot of posters around here. They're apparently allowed. Unlike a pattern of post-it notes. That would be seditious. To Newell V, regarding out of stock. There are no socks involved in the production of Space's Choice Terra-Fried Spratwurst. The T hologram on the machine is likely just malfunctioning. It should read out of stock. Okay. It's just mistyped. This is Sam Tinsley, technical support. Out of stock. That's funny. Miss Sutherland. So this guy is in technical support. I regret to inform you that vending machines do not take returns. Please do not try to fit your can of Space's Choice Gourmet Saltuna fillets into the bit cartridge slot, as it will damage the machine and prevent other employees from using it. Thank you so much for your time. So much. Technical support in a nutshell. It's almost impossible to believe that some people can genuinely be that clueless. But they can. Oh, they can. There was one in here, wasn't there? I knew I went past one. From Vargas to Isaacs, subject inappropriate automech. So I promise you, no automechanical in the galaxy is capable of falling in love with you. It is far outside of their set of capabilities. If there is a legitimate reason that this current automechanical is not fulfilling your department's needs, please file a request for an upgrade form using AM265B with permission from your manager. Thank you. I'm not sure if automechanicals are not capable of falling in love with you, or automechanicals are not capable of falling in love with you. Where's the stressing in that sentence? No, sir, that was not a comment about your inability to secure a marriage contract. No automechanical is capable of loving you because they are literally not capable of loving anyone. Stress was ahead. Automechanicals function through a simple means of simple series of state machines that are designed to problem solve for a limited list of scenarios. These scenarios all directly relate to the task that automechanical was created for. In other words, a security automechanical might be able to question unauthorized personnel about whether they left their biometric ID card, but a chef automechanical can only ask them if they want extra salt. Even if, in theory, an automechanical was deliberately modified to learn speech patterns and how to mimic human behavior, those behaviors would be a hollow imitation. So if your automechanical assistant really did make a comment about your posterior, it was because they were programmed to say it, that is all. Judith Vargas. Now she's talking to Mike Liu. Judith, now is not the... Oh, no, sorry, this is from Liu. Judith, now is not the best time to request a transfer. I've got a reliable source that tells me that OCI may be under official audit soon. There's been word of some kind of corporate sabotage. I wouldn't request a transfer to the chem labs either. I've just had their budget and personnel slashed. Trust me, you don't want to be associated with either of us. Stay with us. We know what we're doing. But do you, though? What? Felix? What was that yell? Where's Felix gone?
Sure.
There you are. What was that? What
Coming.
are you on about, Felix? Don't friggin' scream like that. He took a hit from something. He's lost health. Anyway. A lot of subtly amusing interactions. 2 more. This is my clues terminal. Personal files. Files located tech support would like you to remind all employees that this is not the messenger menu. Saving these files will not send a message to another Space's Choice employee, even if it is saved to the directory with the same name as that employee. Thank you. Displaying file directory. Auto mechanical repair. Power siphoning. Personal file. With the battery shortage, I need to find a way to recharge Pam in a pinch. Vargas and I have to divide up all the remaining batteries, and eventually even those won't hold much of a charge. At least not if you just plug the unit into the wall as designed. Turns out, though, Spacer's Choice batteries are actually only charged at half capacity if you use them as intended. I think it's planned obsolescence. They want the batteries to wear out sooner, so folks buy more of them. Doesn't make much sense to do it at your own facilities, in my opinion, but what the fuck do I know, right? Anyway, I think I found a way to bypass it. At least on the biped models. If you take 2 similar units, link their power supplies, and initiate a surge from one unit to the other, it should force the battery to use its full capacity. Basically, I can double the lifespan of our batteries by having the units jump-start each other. Not going to use it just yet, although always a chance that someone catches wind of it and they close the loophole. So I'd better save it for an emergency. So much for Pam. Wasn't that... Can't believe they gave Pannon a damn N-ray cannon. Talk about overkill. There's not much in the known galaxy deadlier than N-ray radiation, and once it's let loose, it's hard to contain. Most living things seem to give it off in microscopic doses. Not enough to be harmful on its own, but enough to draw larger, deadlier masses of N-rays from one living thing to another within a certain radius. Which means I need to take extra special care to make sure Pam's cannon is tuned for maximum precision. If the barrel is even 1 degree out of alignment, you'd risk thousands of bits in collateral damage every time she fires it. It didn't do her good in the end. From Liu to Vargas. Last week a pair of technicians at my designated workplace fell into a pretty bad row. There were a lot of seditious words used. I don't want to repeat them here. Management stepped in. I haven't seen them since. I don't think their indenturement contracts were nullified, otherwise I would have received a reprimand myself, on account of having worked with terminated colleagues. They haven't been in their domiciles, and they haven't been at their stations. I don't think they were fired, I think they deserted. I'm not going to share their names, because I don't want that on my audit record. All I know is this: the office isn't working the way it should be. Dr. Ambrose is nervous, and when she's nervous, we're all nervous. Then keep your head down. One of my colleagues disappeared 3 nights ago. She'd been falling behind her deadlines and was medicating herself with AT. I was jealous of her work ethic, so I can't imagine what compelled her to just disappear. Frankly, I'm glad. She was starting to make me look bad. There's something strange happening in the office, and I don't know what to make of it. Nothing's going according to plan. Clarence, mostly, had a phrase he muttered now and then. The Bancroft coefficient is approaching 1. Apparently there's some fellow named Lucian Bancroft. If he's real, Dr. Ambrose answers to him. I think he's a cipher or a codename or something. I don't know how chaotic or messy a project has to be before that coefficient hits 1, but I know bad things happen when Lucian Bancroft shows up. Contract nullified, waste disposed, assets eliminated. Yeah, I'll just keep my head down. I was Adrenatime work it's managed, but who's this Bancroft guy? I think I've read his name before, but... I don't think I've met the man, unless Bancroft is the name on the, Bancroft is the name of the voiceover man. The voiceover individual. This is from Putnam. Character, class upper from Halcyon Hank. Backstory, so he's right, this is a bit of writing he's trying to do. Backstory, Halcyon Hank is the long-lost half-brother of Halcyon Helen. It's fanfiction. At the age of 7, he saved his family from a pirate attack, but he had to leave his ship in a separate escape pod. While the rest of his family was rescued by a passing patrol, Hank's escape pod landed on Monarch and he had to survive in the wild. Raised among raptidons, he foiled numerous schemes and concocted by the cannibalistic iconoclasts who were trying to spread their listless, dependent way of life across the colony. Now he's finally made it off Monarch and is ready to save Halcyon from insert whoever Sally makes a villain here. Ask if Sally can make me a supporting character that is Hank's love interest. She promised she would last time. from Garcia S. Sally, presumably, to Putnam. Harold, I just sent management my cancellation form regarding our Systems and Serfdom sessions. That's their D&D version. I've been told I won't receive a refund on the leisure time I purchased for our group. I'll handle the cancellation fees too. Let's not talk about what happened with Colin on the last section. And let's not talk about Colin at all. Not to management and not to medical either. If you need something for the injury, I'll see about getting you some AT, Sally. So it's being spread around. Alright, well that's just some backstory. Anyway, looks like we're moving onwards, but Bancroft is another, possibly the next possibility on who is voiceover person, if it isn't Olivia Ambrose, but I still suspect it is Olivia. Because why tell me she's dead if you're going to have a mysterious voice? It's always the person who they said was dead. But there's a lot of this area to go.